I am very pleased to be here. Thank you so much for having me. And I've enjoyed thinking about the trip. I took a trip down memory lane. I was texting today with the good and great Mary Tripp Reed, a fellow Beta Chi Kappa, who was a huge part of my experience living in the house. And we were passionate, we were diverse, we were dorky. You know, we just had a really profound experience. And so I'm looking forward to talking about Greek life.
Greek life is a big metaphor for our most fundamental human need. We must belong. We must belong. And when we have that safe container of belonging that I mentioned, then we can individuate, then we can have autonomy, then we can have self-expression.
This family and this like really yucky thing with this one guy, and I call it rape light, and my friends are like, no, rape is rape, rape is rape, and assault is assault. So the question about solutions, believe yourself. Fundamentally, it comes down to believing, because no solution can be possible unless we believe the person. And that's one piece of proposed legislation, sexual assault evaluation on campuses. So it's not an individual institution's liberty to do it well or to do it badly, but if it could be, if there's at least a threshold that is set, I think that's a great idea. And
Yeah, we haven't talked about drinking yet, except that it's possible to get sober as a teenager and young adult. That's a very good thing. If you think you have a drinking problem, you do. Non-alcoholics never wonder if they might be alcoholic, and alcohol is but a symptom. It can be replaced by any other drug or behavior. So if you decide you're going to put down the alcohol, you may want to look at some kind of recovery for yourself, because otherwise it's easy to pick up compulsive eating or purging or dating or whatever. I mentioned earlier when I was talking about boys having the opportunity to be socially corrective. I was socially corrected a lot at the Kappa house, and that was important for me because I was the lost child growing up, and I spent a lot of time alone, and I didn't have a lot of mentoring and modeling for healthy behavior, and I just acted like an idiot from time to time. So we had a fall dance, and I thought that the thing to do would be dance by yourself on the dance floor with a bottle of vodka. That's cool, right? And somebody came over and like took it away from me, and I was so ashamed and I was so grateful, and I never did that again. There were other drinking experimentations, absolutely, that happened. But it was so important to me because I had very distorted ideas. I remember talking to a guy once and thinking, I said something like, oh, I drink a six-pack every day, which I so did not. I was lying because I thought that's what I was supposed to do. And he goes, do you have a drinking problem? I was like, oh, man, I just blew that. I was so dopey.